Hello, welcome back to chapter 2, and I'm annoyed at the game. So the developers have no idea how to balance the game. So instead of making the game more interesting and more fun, they just put anomalies everywhere, anomalies that follow you. So you cannot even move an inch before you get irradiated by anomaly. The day is over. I don't know. I think the penalties for getting irradiated are a bit too high in a way, but developers balance the game properly. You shouldn't go into a cave and hit 4 anomalies one after the other, because that makes you...
Yeah,
Yes,
right.
yes, everything is great. Animation?
Yeah.
Okay, so?
Oh.
Everything is fine, don't worry.
But
Life has just begun with the beer pong game. So yeah, I just entered a cave that was next to our base, and guess what? It was so bad. I basically wasted 10 minutes trying to destroy the anomalies, and then the last anomaly got me. I don't know. Okay. Breathe in, breathe out. I guess you should focus more on busting anomalies as well, rather than gathering resources in the first day. It might be a waste of time to do that, but I will try and do it anyway. Just because I cannot dodge anomalies the entire chapter, that's for sure. And I think the anomalies will reappear after a storm. So every time there's a magnetic storm, they'll reappear.
oh,
I guess that kind of puts a big if it's worth it to destroy the anomalies.
well, thanks a lot.
Is that one?
Lucky there. I got this.
You'll never beat me in beer pong. I'm an expert at the game and I can play it with my eyes closed now. I'm still not sure how some of these miss. Okay, so now he's very happy.
I'm not very good at it.
I could have found another game that doesn't involve drinking. I mean, it's so important and it's so dangerous on this planet, but now we... Beer pong. Instead of ping pong. I don't know, maybe it's just very, very low alcohol beer. Because one of the other complaints I have about the game is that...
Looks like we're low on Brad filters. I might need it there.
Let's go to the organics outpost. I guess after you build that we need a gravity sensor. And will be the doctor. And in the greenhouse we'll have the botanist hive. And as for Yan Prime, we'll go into this cave over here, which is horrible in my opinion, horrible design. Because once an anomaly hits you, you're fully irradiated. Sometimes you'll escape, sometimes you'll not escape. And I guess the only thing that helps with that is the anomaly shield, but that is a planetary resource type of deal. And the illuminator upgrades, which is also... I guess maybe I shouldn't have went for the economy, because it takes a while until you actually need the economy. No, I think, no, that was the right decision. The second planetary symbol will be used on an economy as well. Oh, what is this? And food. Faster food farm. Okay, so we can automatically create food now. Interesting. So I guess now we can solve most of the issues we're having.
What is this? A new anomaly?
Yeah, sorry about this. Everything will get so annoying. Also, you get stuck on the tiniest of rocks. is the cave I was talking about. Don't worry, there will be 3 anomalies, one after the other. Actually 4 anomalies, one after the other. Just to trick you. What about the flashing, the horrible... It's horrible. It also feels like I'm moving a truck with my WSD keys instead of a character, a human character. Wait a minute. See how they get you? You have to... Yeah, it's so weird. It's never balanced. Press right click. Then you have to run away, but you get stuck in the little rock over there. You have to remove the flashlight. Okay, I guess organics is not that bad to have. Research lab workshop. I guess this is an organics deposit. Yeah, it's fun to explore, but those anomalies are really getting on my nerves. For the obvious reason. I guess you have to start with this cave, since it's the most important one. Are those metals or irradiated metals? Irradiated metals. Okay, so we have some metals, we have another organic deposit over here, which I think we should build a farm or something. We can climb up there as well, really. Okay, I guess it's a huge amount of consumables that will be lost. Go higher. Oh, that's the sensor location. We're already out of organic space. That's kind of remarkable and annoying at the same time. Never above the anomaly. Okay, let's figure out how to build the outpost over here. We'll have to build an advanced outpost as well. Now that. Just see how great the scanner is right now with this amount of range. Well, I mean, it's still not instant. Okay, we have that already. It's only going to be a mining post, advanced, non-metal. Is there any point in building one if it's not the one I really want? Not really. I guess it's good to set up the infrastructure for a basic one as well, but not really going to be worth it. Build this first. Then the pylons that will be needed, and then radiation filters. That's bad. Where is the metal outpost if this is the case? Then we only have irradiated metals. Okay, organics will be a huge help to get around the place, but I need my metals. Guess that was a huge trap. Hey, why don't you make a non-metal outpost? No, no. We need metals as well. Or we need particularly metals.
Got a minute? We need to talk.
This doesn't lead anywhere interesting. For the time being. Wait, so that cave over there doesn't lead to anywhere else either, right? Why do I constantly keep ignoring the signs that I need to hurry up? Okay, so at least we have the survival aspect of the game ready. I guess you have to go for the radiated metals. The dark, I like the darkness though. Okay, so the first 2 days over here were kind of a complete disaster since we didn't find most of the stuff we needed. Don't tell me you need more brothers in arms.
Hey, I was wondering, have a splitting headache and a bad stomach. Well, haha. We never. Okay, man. Yeah. Look at her. Sulking in her little space.
Guess you have to be worried about that as well. Okay, someone has to give me good news, not just bad news all around.
You're never gonna. What?
Well, considering the presence of this huge
Oh,
gravitation,
he was expecting
as you
it.
know, differences in gravitation. So, you could have done it as well.
I guess I was too busy discovering it.
Of course,
Well,
all around.
yeah. What?
This,
Well, it's pretty hard to get rid of.
yes, but you're also approaching the center of its gravity, which means
Huh.
I can destroy it? Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so first problem, first task. We need metals. I cannot find any metals. I also can build more stuff, and I should probably build more stuff as well. Like the gym or the contemplation room, but that will deplete my minerals. I don't really have the space for it, which is always going to be a huge problem. Yeah, I kind of need to modify everything again, fully. And also, if you have more rooms, that means more rooms that can break down. Wait, what broke down now? The infirmary. I don't need the infirmary. Okay, don't say anything else. Maybe I'll need the infirmary soon. I don't know. So I guess we'll have the filter and that ready. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to do with that, so I guess we'll need more suit batteries. As you can see, the suit batteries are 2 times cheaper, which is great. Other than that, I'm not sure what to build. Also have the gravity thingy ready. This is a bit weird, because right now I feel like I'm stuck, not being able to do much. Okay, I think the doctor is also cooking very much. I kind of like the new options, yeah. Sun is far away. We really need to get some metals. And again, we're having issues, 100%. They're arguing. Dolly? What happened to Dolly?
I knew there was something wrong with her. I saw it. And I didn't do anything. Wait, what the hell happened to her? What does it look like? She's gone. Molly's gone.
Relax. Just was the first prototype. Well, sadly we didn't get to pet Molly enough. Or Dolly. Was it Molly or Dolly? I don't
What?
remember.
But why? She was. There. Yeah. Poor thing. At least her life
Real
had meaning.
Meadow. But you had the
She will be remembered as the first living organism ever to be created
Greenhouse.
with the use of rubidium.
No, it's just...
whoever poisoned her will pay for this. Let's honor
She
her.
was our loyal. That's at least. Should I remind you that we are in the kit? The longer Molly. He called her by her.
Shouldn't we be worried? Remind me again why we needed the sheep?
The doctor is right.
Let's just
Why?
decide what to do quickly. Molly's been a part of this mission before any of us arrived.
I can tell you.
Still, we are talking about corporate property here, but it.
So this is a real choice. Well, let me read a little bit about the game. Again, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's kind of silly they put you make these decisions without knowing the background for it. So, from what I can understand, she is a part of the crew. She's part of the crew. I think we might have the same problem as Molly. No, we have to take her back
Let's
to
pack
Honor.
her up for the journey home. No. What? Don't you all remember what they said at training? If any member of the crew died,
Member of.
we should find...
No, he's right. Okay, so we have to find out the cause of death. But see, this is what I'm talking about. The developers have such a stupid way of putting it. Maybe you'll get to the same conclusion as well if you do it, if you choose the other stuff. But I needed a way to find out why she died, and maybe this is it.
And it's a mandatory... Let's...
All right. I won't argue with procedures.
Yeah, you won't. Value of life. I think that will upset them greatly. Also like how we have metal efficiency, but no metal. I'll repair the infirmary if we need to, but I need to repair the greenhouse immediately. Yeah, let's repair the greenhouse. Because the botanist will want to do something around here anyway. I think I want to look at more giant turnips. Okay, we'll cook 2 more packages of raw food and that's that. We can relax for a little while. I don't think anyone is angry or something. How do I pass the energy gates? I kind of forgot what they said about the energy gates. Or maybe, I don't know. It's so annoying that they don't let you cross through here, like, hey, if you want to go straight forward, you have to go the other way around. Okay, so that's the cave that doesn't make sense, so we have to use this one. But I cannot go up through here, so I have to go the long way around. Caro Rapidio. Yeah, that's interesting. So we actually need a lot more suit upgrades to even be able to go through these areas. We cannot use that high climb, and yeah, we're basically stuck here until we figure out more ways to do things. It's like this is the dangerous cave. This might be the resource cave. I don't know, we might need to go through the radioactive metals. Oh, this is so annoying that... Okay, I guess meta game knowledge is very important in this game. Okay, keep calm. Calm. So you end up in the same spot as you would if you went through there. Okay, guess so that will just drain your entire battery. Means we have to use a suit battery. Which was our only suit battery.
Whoa. Are those trees?
That's tree, that's a tree, and that's water.
That's impossible. How can there be life here?
Indeed, how can there be life over here? So are they producing the suit batteries? Okay, they are.
Wonder if I could get a closer look at them.
How I hate these anomalies, to be honest. This is crazy, I cannot believe it. What have the developers done to this game? So it's basically impossible to see them. What a silly game, and the stuttering, and this is all because I cannot do anything. Day 41, right? So think about it, it's a time-based game where you're pressed by time to act faster and faster, and then you just hit a complete wall with the anomalies. You cannot see them. Whenever you try to do anything, they're just in your way and they'll reappear. I guess let's see if we have another option with Molly or Polly. If you choose to cremate her, what happens? For a proper burial, does the
What?
technician still
But
stop you?
Yeah, at least.
No.
She was. The law. He called. Should remember. Well, at least. Still.
We never had
but
that moment of silence, did we?
Let's bury her.
No. What? Don't you remember? Shh.
Oh, he still stops you, okay.
And
So it's a procedure,
All
let's
right.
find out.
I won't argue.
It's the value of life. So I guess that's kind of useless. So let's make suit batteries and a radiation filter. Now everyone has a job to do. Guess we have to research the hook upgrade and then what else we can do, whatever else we can do. Well, I'll give the developers that. They kind of fool you and they trick you into believing economy is the only thing that matters, but when you arrive in this chapter, you'll see that you're very, very, very underprepared for all of these challenges. Especially this one over here. Oh no, it's further ahead. So how am I supposed to do this? Because if you destroy the anomalies, yes, it's much better, but you don't really get a lot of extra time. I'm pretty sure more anomalies will appear. Well, okay. Okay, so think about it like this. If more anomalies appear, it will be even harder. So you must destroy the anomalies where there are actually not that many of them. That's a dead end with just radiated minerals that I don't want. I'll just pretend that's unavoidable.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Are those trees?
Okay, so let's look for all of the anomalies. All of the anomalies right here.
That's impossible. How can there be life?
Not exactly life, it's pseudo-life.
Wonder if I could get a closer look at them.
You cannot even see this anomaly, which is the annoying part. This is an expanding anomaly. I hate this so much. Why do the developers ruin such a good game with stuff like this? Are you telling me there's no way to get this chip unless I destroy a double? There's no other core. I'm stumped. I'm so stumped with this game. It's just like a lot of the mechanics don't make sense. Collected and run away. How can you tell which ones are moving, which ones are expanding, which ones are following you? Rats. Did you see that? You get stuck in place by a tiny rock and okay, keep calm, keep calm. It's all a game, it's not going to annoy you. Let's see a metal icon anywhere. Not really. Okay, so this will be another infinite cave over here. I would really like to mine some of this stuff, but we don't have the space for it. Okay. Actually, I'm not going to gather that stupid elixir, it's super heavy. I don't plan on refining it. Okay, switch the lantern off. Actually, let's mine it. Let's take it with us. Again, I'm a bit stumped. How are you supposed to do this? Okay, I guess we can mine some crystals over here by the time they finish making another battery. Okay. Hardest part of the game, find and actually start mining the metal deposit. We would be so lucky if there is only one of them. Okay, just make me 5 suit batteries and then a filter. This is... We have the
There's
filter.
nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Whoa! Calm down, killer. As you can see, they teleport back to the original spaces.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Oh, he's already done with that. We'll do the mission research first. Also, you can convert Alex to anything you like. Okay, I guess that will be much better then, since we can get whatever we like with all of this extra stuff. So definitely chapter 2 is all about the anomalies.
Should I resolve this?
You cannot do anything until you do. No, it's hopeless. It's hopeless and just not worth doing. It's so stupid. Vision distortion from the anomaly, vision distortion from the illuminator, vision distortion from the bad optimization, vision distortion because of its dark, narrow space. This is vision distortion the game. The whole game is just vision distortion right now. And I don't have enough... I don't have enough batteries to do this, and even if I can do this... This such a big struggle finding and maintaining the metal outpost. And after you do this, you have to hold right click again because it doesn't work, so... It's impossible in my opinion, because you cannot do it in one go, and the more you run away, the worse it gets. We banished one more. The polygon now is kind of down and hope for the best, but there's no luck with that. And the day will be over before you even get the chance to do anything. We don't actually get a prompt when that is over, do we? No, we don't. Guess we'll just look at that for a few minutes. Man, some of these design choices, yeah, it's clear that the developers were only focused on the first two chapters of the game, the prologue and the first chapter. This one is so much worse, not because of the resources, just of the anomaly issues. They actually stopped working. Yeah, you need a fast teleport. You're never going to remember the layout of all of these caves. It's almost mandatory that you use the same cave system that you enter and you exit them, otherwise you'll not remember it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think my review for the game would be negative, to be completely honest with you. Whatever they made in chapter 1, it falls apart so fast over here with all of these anomalies. Even though it's maybe because of the difficulty, but it's not just because of the difficulty, it's gameplay design. How is the research going? It's going great. And after that I'll be out of something to do unless I research the suit with the planetary sample, which will give me the illuminator range and density and more over there. No, the suit should have been upgraded much faster in my opinion. But it's so misleading that you start chapter 2 without any economy. And why are they not fixing stuff? Let's just go to bed. I'm so upset about certain things in here. I guess we're getting a lot of... What am I even trying to achieve here? I'm completely lost in the game's stupid way of playing the game. I just have to go outside and hope I find iron. Man, it's like if I cannot find metals, this will be the breaking point of the game for me, and I don't think that's how the game should be played, or whatever developers were thinking. I mean, I'm not even saying they should make it easier for us to find metal or anything. They should just make it more clear what's happening and where you're going and what you're doing. Because so far it all feels like it's random. But it's not random, everything is super scripted, which is the issue. So it's basically destroying anomalies and doing all of that in that cave for nothing. Because I cannot visit it anyway. Because I got kicked out of it without building that thing. I'm not even going to try again right now. I'm just going to wait and see if there's metal here. I also wasted so many resources and so much time. What's the point of the game not giving you access to basic resources then? Hello, minerals. I completely forgot I don't have the upgrade for that and I missed that. Here is where the metals are. I turn around and I see another anomaly. I'll be so upset. Wait a minute. Are you telling me the game is showing me where the metals are, but I cannot access them? Because I need to be able to climb that thing, and the only way to get metals is Alex. No, there has to be another way. Or is there another way? Okay, so that's why I couldn't find any metals, because there are no metals to be had unless you do all of that here, the next tier of stamina climbing. Or I go through this wonderful deactivation gate again. Borderline unplayable in my opinion. They just make it such a huge deal to get that hook axe upgrade that you even forget about the qubit chip upgrade. Any point in sticking around here? Nope, no point whatsoever. That's another anomaly there. I think it's another anomaly. Guess there's no other way around it. You just have to basically explore the entire I'm playing this blindly, by the way. I'm reading some stuff about other stuff sometimes, but it's mostly blindly. And it's a disaster in my opinion. Why would they hide the metal so much? Okay, so now we have done... Oh, we haven't finished that. So that means that's done. You only need to build it once. Qubit chip and more suit batteries, I guess. I should make also a non-metal outpost for tomorrow. Yeah, I'll end the video once I am done with the metal. Research base expansion. I think I'm able to follow that stupid thing as well over there, so I should do that as well. After I get the metal. The bright side, I guess we have all of the food we need. Hey? Such a sour taste. Come on, developers. Why do they have to do it in such a bad way? I don't think it's even the difficulty. It's just developers had no clue how to design this map over here. And I'm just wasting so much time with stuff like this instead of just doing the important stuff.
I'm real tired of seeing.
What do you use for filling?
Well, he was. Oh, I bet.
I have to... The only person that is getting angry, it's me. It's me. Because of the weight... Man, the pathfinding, it's almost impossible. Okay, so to my left there will be a way up. Wait, that's another mineral deposit? Well, it's my last one. I'll just build it now so I don't have to build it later. Also, I really want to unlock more shortcuts, but why do they make the metal so hard to get in this chapter? You're a ninja. And here we go again with the invisible anomalies all over my back, trying to get me. There's no way to tell if they're moving or not. What a complete and absolute joke of a game. Look at that. I cannot even sit still for a single second because they'll come after me. And after all of that work, you're just telling me I need another cartridge. What is the doctor doing? He's not even cooking enough food for all of us. The botanist needs to be... Technician will be there. So I have reached the metals, but I cannot do anything. I'm not sure how that anomaly works, but it's not working as I thought it works. Someone thought this would be fun, following flashing lights. And then it flashes you even more in your face. Someone really thought that would be fun. That's even more fun. I simply don't understand that anomaly. What kind of an anomaly is that? Can I not get it? But the anomaly still is expanding on me. I cannot believe that after so much work I still cannot access a metal outpost. Workshop then. Production. More batteries. So basically because I didn't have another thing, I cannot access it because if I go down they'll just irradiate me instantly. No, I should produce a drill cartridge first of all and then that. So basically we're back to square one, unable to do anything. Okay, let's waste some time then. Okay, turn that off, run away again. There's literally nothing I can do except wait like an idiot over here for the production to be done. I'm literally stuck. Because if I climb down, I'll lose the stamina and then I will need to go back to the outpost over there and... Is there any point? Because if I just go down, I'll lose as much time as I would to get back here anyway. And I wouldn't get any benefits for that, except maybe running into a random anomaly. How do you stop that expanding anomaly? Maybe it's something I'm missing in the manual for anomalies. The pulsating anomaly. But I don't see the second one. Okay, so we need... That's what I needed. Oh, it was over here, so to get this you need to follow the path. Just go forward, destroy your energy and then go over there. I took the long way around it and never found it. Seems like the developers never played their game, to be honest. Because they would have known how much of a big deal this would be for players who cannot find it. And it's not from the lack of trying, it's just because it's in a very awkward place. Telling me it might be up here. This is what the developers are telling me. Let's launch a scan. I don't have the stamina to do a scan. After I get the mineral deposits set up, this will be so much more easier. Oh. I guess I mined the wrong thing because the deposit is behind the rock blockade. Such a stupid way to make the game, believe me. Guess the pylon hub is probably going to be the one that I use only this time. Is there even any point in using the pylon hub? Because I think that's what they were designed to do, but they're not going to do that. Because here you just need two small ones. Unless they'll not allow you to do that, and you have to go through the energy gate. I have no clue. Can the pylons work through this anomaly? Can you destroy this anomaly? I guess you have to enter it and then... This is hopeless. Why am I even attempting to do this? It seems like the developers are just hell-bent on not allowing you to have an outpost over here. But you're telling me after probably 90 minutes of trying to find and use a metal outpost, I still cannot do it, no matter how much I try or how I try it. I guess this is exactly what the developers are telling me. I cannot have a metal outpost no matter how much I try it. This is such a game-breaking event and bug to the point where I don't understand the purpose of this. I guess you can create one straight into the anomaly, but it will not let you make one out of it, right? Of course it would not let you make one. Why would it let you? Come on, yeah. Developers are just idiots, plain old idiots who don't know how to make a video game, who don't play their own games, and I'm just sitting here waiting for batteries to be done because there's no way you would know you need so much stuff and where this is located unless you played the game before. It's just painful to play. Okay, let's give it another go. How am I supposed to destroy this thing? How is the research going? It's going great. I have nothing to do. I have nothing to do, nothing to research. This is all nonsense at this point. I guess I can put that over there just as a precaution. How do you even do this? Can you disable these fields or not? It's called an energy gate. Okay, I'll have to read about it because it doesn't say anything about it in the manual. Energy gate. Okay, I have to go. Okay. Doesn't have a core, cannot be destroyed, which is a pain. It is okay. Okay, so there's no way to destroy it. You just have, of course, they don't tell you that in the manual. Means we just need a resource that will fill us with energy instead of destroying it. But how do I do this? I guess this is the only way. You need to use the lower side of the pylons. just put them wherever. I am so fed up with this. Game, stop. That. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Really unbelievable what I'm trying to do over here, and I cannot do it for such a long amount of time because the wow. So, are we finally done with that? I think we're finally done with that. We have to put the miner on there. For the organics, I don't think I care too much about that. What is the doctor doing? The doctor should be cooking. Contemplation room and pod. Did I build that? I don't remember building that. I guess you can do that. It doesn't really matter. I can also just make him purify stuff. Okay, that should work. How many metals will I get? 8. Okay, that's a decent amount of metals. But I guess I need 40 for another advanced. Yeah, 50. It's the end of the day. I guess the top of the canyon is going to be harder to reach than I thought. Yeah, so it's kind of pointless to do all of this. I understand what the developers are going for, but it's impossible to without having metagame knowledge.
What if...
I really disagree with that.
The better. How can you be so
I'd
sensitive?
like to be alone, please.
I have the contemplation room. Okay, so that was the whole mystery of the metal. You basically have only one metal supply, and if you don't find it, and if you just go all over the place without finding it, you'll die. And you'll have to reload probably about 5 days lost. I guess it's not too late for me. This is why I need to prepare for the missions, because if you're not prepared for the missions, this will happen all the time. I don't like it. I don't understand why they have to make you go through so many challenges just to get access to metal. You can be very lucky and find it in the first day, or you can be so unlucky you find it so late as I did right now. There's nothing you can do to basically progress the game until you find it. So now we have everything we need as resources. And I guess we can just work on other stuff in the meantime, but this took such a big chunk of the game time for me. Yeah, and today we just have to go and get a planetary resource, which will unlock the suit for us. Suit upgrades, and then we'll have to go for the density, the range, and it feels pointless. It feels too gamey, to be honest. This is also something I will need to do, but it's also tied to suit upgrades. Huh. Had I known this would be so hard in this area, I would have just used one of the planetary stuff to do this, but why? It never had so many problems until this chapter with that. what is the size? I mean, it doesn't look like it's very big. You can probably just make everyone personal cabins and they'll be happy about it. So this will be more than enough. I don't know why would you need the enriched metals efficiency. How are we on filters?
Jan, looks like we're low on rad filters.
Okay, next episode will solve all of this. Bye bye.